chest of Kundalini technology. Any single thing you could pick it is gonna get you out of the funk. Okay. And quickly, and we know this, which is why we practice, which is why we're here, because we know this already. But for anybody that might be newer, or for anybody that may see this that doesn't know about it, these are just the fast track, quick fixes to really just get you out of your own situation. That isn't serving you, that doesn't feel good, that you just choose not to stay in, and you just don't, maybe you just don't know what else to do. So even just that last part, just sitting in easy pose, throwing on some gong. You don't even need the gong, but sitting in easy pose and just mentally satanama, focusing on satanama for a few minutes while you breathe. That's going to take you right, that's going to take you out of it. Okay. What else do we know we can do, which is like the quickest thing, is just say Satnam. Okay. Well, my favorite tool is just like Satnam, which is a disinfectant. Okay. It's a cleanser. It's an immediate wash away, wipe away, clear the energy, clear the space. You could almost picture it like spread, like, you spray, like, if you were going to spray disinfectant on something, your Satnam is just like, psh, Satnam, whoosh, white, like windshield wiper, like Satnam, literally just shifts everything. It's that powerful. Okay. Um, and Yogi Bhajan, like one of my favorite things that Yogi Bhajan ever said is like, you could just be like cursing somebody, but just make sure like every like fifth word or sixth word is Satnam. So you could literally just be like, the fuck this person, but the Satnam. Okay. And go right back to talking shit and Satnam, and just right back to your negative talk and Satnam. Okay. So it's just so powerful. Just like I think it was like every fifth or sixth word. I don't remember, but um, just say Satnam. Okay. But if need a little something extra, it just, and part of that is to just trust that it works. Just know that it works, and apply it to your life. Try it. You're scroll, you're up on Instagram, you see something that annoys you, Satnam. You're looking at it. Oh, I can't believe like people are still believing this. Satnam, like, it's like the let them, like Satnam clears the energy, clears the space, clears the negativity. You're thinking an old thought that, you're thinking an old thought about yourself. Satnam, you're thinking in, you're noticing yourself reacting to something that's based in lack, poverty, something that you've already shifted out of. No, Satnam, nope, we're not doing that anymore. Satnam, your old versions. Satnam, the past. Satnam, memories that don't exist anymore. Satnam. Okay. But you can also get into, like, understand that every Kundalini mantra is for clears negativity. So there's mantras that we know of that clear negativity, remove blockages, clear negativity. But guess what? They all do. They all do. Like the Rake Rakanahar, the bridge over troubled water. Okay. The bridge over, it gets you over on the other side of the chaos. Rake Rakanahar. The Jete Gung literally just like clears, removes, like it's a sword, slices out any possible negativity that could ever exist. The Gobinde Mukunde also just clears all negativity, all possible potential negativity. But again, they all do. So you hear that? Like they all do a lot of things, but like they all eliminate the negativity, the blocks, the anything of that's potentially even creating the negativity. The apsahai hoa sache da sacha doa melts your enemies like ice cream. We've talked about you're the enemy. The enemies aren't outside of you. You're the enemy. Your thoughts are the enemy. Your perceptions, your assumptions are the enemy. And then people out there are reflecting it. So the apsai hoa, that cuts the negativity. That cuts the negativity. The unsung wahe guru, you remember that every single cell of your being is God. Okay. You're just God. What does it do? It completely it's the triple head missile on the negative thought, on the insecure thought, on the doubtful thought. So what are they all doing? They're cutting negativity. They're eliminating the negativity within you so that what is then reflected is not more chaos and negativity reflecting back to you, giving you more things to be annoyed about. Okay. And so what does that do? Clears the channels. Clears the channels. Gets things flowing again. So what? Blessings, miracles, prosperity. So that could be the dominant energy flowing through you and not the bullshit. Okay, but some of the Ramadasa, healing of all sorts. They're all healing. Satnam, Satanam, they're all healing. Every single Kundalini mantra cuts the negativity, cuts the negativity, the misfortune, the chaos, the poverty, the insecurity, the doubt, and what does it bring you? Confidence, trust, knowing, power, divinity, victory, all of them, any of them. So pick one you like and just use that. And then play around, and then we like to play around in here to experiment because they each do all have their own mystical, magical powers within them, in their vibration and their sound current, in the rhythm of the breath and the sound, and how that works with your prana and your breath, and it creates a vibration, and it's a connection to celestial forces and universal cosmic forces and all of that within you as God. Okay, so they all have their own magic power, but ultimately in the end, they're all for prosperity. They all get rid of the negativity and the bullshit. They're all healing, and they're gonna just work for you, but you just have to use them and apply it. And sometimes using it and apply it is just listening to it. And sometimes it's chanting it. But you always want to have something. You always want to have one, you're in your artillery tool belt. You always want to have one that no matter so when shit is hitting the fan and you're not gonna sit there and start chanting like a long mantra. You just have like your thing you can just go to that's fast, and that can just be wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe guru, wahe guru. That's one of mine. It's like when you're just you can't even think about it. Satnam, wahe guru. Those are like kind of the simplest ones. The unsung wahe guru are like kind of like you need an easy thing to just go to and get used to and stick with, and just use that one or two all the time for everything and all things, and you're going to notice, you will experience the shift. You just have to apply it. Instead of just knowing it, you apply it. Okay. It's good. It's good to have tools to get out of the lies. And they all eliminate fear too. So fear as well. And fear is just believing in something that isn't true, which is most of the things going on out there are completely false. I was at 99% of what's happening out there is a lie. You know. So you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to. Does God worry?